Hi guys, this is Cooking with Amy. How are you? Can you guys believe it? It is almost Christmas and today we're gonna make something delicious and yummy. We're actually making two different things. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're kind of doing side dishes. So what I'm gonna make is, like I said, we're gonna make two different side dishes. The first one we're gonna make because we're gonna cook a little bit faster than the second one that we're gonna make. But as you can see, we are going to make some asparagus. And these are gonna be, like I said, side dishes. They can be for Christmas, they can be for New Year's. I mean, we're just making, simple things. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And the second thing we're gonna make is I had posted, as you can see, the picture that's on for today's thing is a, I call it like a pizza type thing. But they're stuffed with mozzarella. So we're gonna make those. All right, so we're gonna get started on these to do these first. So these are our Brussels sprouts. Let me grab, go on. So I'm gonna grab my avocado oil. All right, so this is gonna be really simple. It's gonna be really easy. I'm gonna cook these up in the oven. We're gonna crisp them up a bit, and then we're gonna finish them off in a pan, and we're gonna put some bacon with it, and we're gonna make an aioli sauce. We're gonna make a garlic aioli sauce. So on my sheet pan, I have it lined with parchment paper, and then all I'm gonna do, I gotta make sure there's some in there. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my avocado oil, just drizzle it on here. We're gonna finish this bottle off because there really wasn't much left in there. And then we are going to take a little bit of salt, sprinkle it around everywhere. Okay, then same thing with my pepper. We're gonna take some pepper, sprinkle it around. Like, I like giving it a little bit of flavor. So, and then I have some granulated garlic powder. We're gonna take that and just kind of sprinkle it on here as well. Shh. No, go lay down. Sorry, we are in training. Go lay down. Go on, go. He's been doing so good lately too. So we put a little thing on him. So, and all it does is beep when he does things. All right, so this is all I'm gonna put on here, and then we're gonna be done with it. All I wanna do is get some of that oil mixed around on it and help, spread and coat all of our Brussels sprouts. Now, I do have my oven preheating, and it's been preheating because I was kind of making some cookies earlier before we came on. So then what I'm gonna do is just flip these over because I want the bottoms of them to crisp. And also what we're gonna do, because I kind of saved my pan that I cooked my bacon grease in, and then we're gonna do a little more cooking with them in there. So we're just gonna cook these for a bit to get them kind of a nice little crispy color. Let me make sure all of them are over. Yep. Yes, we're all good. Let me wash my hands real quick. And like I said, they're just gonna go in our oven. They're gonna cook. And then now we're gonna get started on our next thing. Hi, Christine, I'm glad you're on, even though I just talked to you a few minutes ago. Christine's my sister. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to lightly flour our countertop because we're gonna roll out some pizza dough here. All right, normally I'd have a mat down, but I forgot to grab my mat and I don't wanna go out in the garage, it's too cold. All right. Forgot to grab my pan. So we're gonna need another baking sheet, and I'm gonna line that too. So we're gonna line that with our parchment paper as well. And this is what we're gonna put our balls on. All right, So we want to take, so I went to the store, like I said, I'm just trying to make this easy. I went to the store and they got some pizza dough that was already pre-made. So just kind of making it easy. And we're just going to put it on our surface because we're going to roll this out into like a rectangle. Okay, so I have my rolling pin. All we're gonna do is roll this out. I'm gonna make some room here so I don't knock anything over. All right, so what we wanna do is roll this out, like I said, in a rectangle. What I like to do is when I am doing this, I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, so what I do is kind of go forward and backwards, and then I will take it and I will flip it. And then, excuse me, and same thing, just kind of roll it out. Like I said, you want it in a rectangle, so I'm trying to make it into a rectangle instead of a square. I mean, instead of a circle. So the recipe says that, hi Richard, Merry Christmas to you too. So what we want to do is you want to make 36, or you want to stretch it out so you can get like 36 of them, 36 squares. So I'm not going to do that many, just because I'm not going to have that big of a tree. And we're gonna make this festive. I'm gonna make this into a tree. And again, we're trying to make this into a square. I mean a rectangle. Got an air bubble there. There we go. Okay, I think we're just gonna keep going back and forth with this one. I'm gonna try and stretch it out with my fingers because I'm struggling here. We're gonna let my dog out too because he's whining. So are you guys ready for Christmas? I am. I'm pretty ready. I'm pretty ready for it to be here, and I mean, I'm not really doing much. I'm just kind of staying home. It's just me and my dog, and I'm gonna take him out. I think I'm gonna take my camera out and we're gonna go take some pictures. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Okay, we are almost down to where I want it to be. I think this dough just wants to go in a circle. Doesn't matter what I try and do with it. All right. Now, if you want, you can make your own pizza dough if you want. But like I said, I'm just trying to make it really simple, really easy. And that's what I'm going for right now. It's just simple and easy. Like I said, I found some pizza dough at the store and I just grabbed that. And that's how we're making these babies. You know, we've got so much other stuff to do that, you know, when we're baking, that why add, you know, an extra little step. All right. I am gonna make this easy. I'm just gonna cut this down. Let's see. See how easy this is turning out to be, you guys? Whoops. Now mine are gonna be a little crooked because they keep going in these little divots on the counter, but that's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do mine a little bit different. Cut a couple of these. Some of those are a little bit big. Like I said, I'm doing mine a little different. All right, so that should be good. This is how we're going to do ours. All right, so what you want to do is I took a whole bunch of, sorry guys. I took a bunch of cheese sticks or string cheese, mozzarella sticks, and I just cut them. That's all I did with these. Is if you take it, we're just gonna put it right here for a second. Move my bag. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and you're going to cut them. Sorry guys, don't have that much counter space. So you're just gonna cut them like in an inch or so thick. And then that's all you're gonna do. And then the easy part comes. Now this is going to be really easy. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and a dough, put it in the dough, and then you're just gonna wrap it around it. And you're gonna make little balls out of them. And what you wanna do is when you do it, take your seam side and you wanna put that down. And then you're gonna put it on your cookie sheet. So it's simple as that. Like I said, this is simple. All you're gonna do is take these, wrap it in, make it into a ball, seam side down, and then put them on here. Now, when you are putting them on here, you wanna shape it into a Christmas tree. If you're gonna make it into a Christmas tree, I'm gonna get a bigger piece for this one. When you're shaping it into your Christmas tree, you wanna start, laying it out and stuff like that once you get it on here. So, we'll make it first and then I'll show you. Because like I said, I don't have that much room on here. So I will show you in a minute on what we're going to do on how to make that Christmas tree. And like I said, you just want to put the seam side down when we're making these. Now, are you guys ready for Christmas? Did you guys get all your shopping done? I hope. Because it's only in like 2 days. My goodness, I can't believe how time flies, you guys. To be honest, I'm ready for it, but I'm not. You know what I mean? That means this year is like almost to an end, which is a good thing. I think a lot of us are ready for this year to be over with. I know I'm ready for the year to be over of all this craziness, but I mean, it hasn't been that bad of a year. I mean, I miss a lot of my friends and family, and I've, gone and seen my friends and my family, but still. Yeah, I know, Christine. You and I were just talking about that earlier. So I was talking to my sister before I came on tonight. I was talking to her, and we were talking about recipes, we were talking about food, and all that kind of stuff, and Christmas, and, yeah. All of that fun stuff. Yeah, so this year I get to stay home. I'm not going anywhere. I don't get to see family this year. But that's okay. I get to see them next month. That's one of the things that we were talking about. So if any of you guys that are just joining in, what we're doing is we're kind of making like little, lost my balance. We're gonna make some little pizza rolls, and all I'm doing is I took some pizza dough, kind of rolled it out, and we're just taking the dough and we're wrapping it. And like I said, you want to put seam side down and just kind of make it into a nice little ball. And then we're just going to put it on our parchment paper. And like I said, as soon as I'm done doing these, which it shouldn't take that long to do these, then I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Because we have in the oven right now, we already have like our other dish cooking. So that's going to give us some time. Like I said, we're just kind of making and creating some dishes that you guys can make for either Christmas, or you can make it for New Year's. This is something great you can have the kids help you with. If you just prep ahead of time, or if your kids are old enough, you can have them cut up the cheeses. Take the wrappers off the string cheese or the mozzarella cheese sticks, and have them prepare those, and you can have them do this because it's really simple. Like I said, just rolling out your dough just so you can make these cute little balls. And then, place it in like a Christmas tree. So I'm kind of stretching these out just a little bit when I get them. just so I can have a little bit more space and I can put my cheese on them. So again, just wrapping it, and all I'm doing is putting the seam side, all of this, you want to make sure you cover that cheese and just kind of like roll it, place it together. That's all you have to do, and then put it on your tray. Now this is my first time making these, so I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to make, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Mine kind of look like little marshmallows sitting on my tray over here. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. It's always fun to learn. Like, I know on some of these live shows that when people do their cooking, they know exactly, it looks perfect, it's whatever. I'm like, you know what? I want to experiment. I want to do something, so that's what I'm doing. So, and you guys get to learn from my mistakes. And so next time when you make it, you know what to do. Sometimes I like to watch videos to see how I'm doing it. But sometimes, like, even when I watch the videos, I still don't know if I'm doing it right. But that's okay. All right. Because these kind of seem like they're going to be little itty bitty things. But I'm pretty sure by the time they're done poofing up in the oven and cooking, they'll be a little bit bigger. And just think, even if not, it's like just a little bit of dough of all that cheese and all that yummy cheese that you're going to have. Now, I love cheese, so. Now, I know on this one here that they have it that you can do marinara sauce. No, I'm not going to be doing marinara sauce because I just can't do red sauce. But if you want to do like a marinara sauce with it, you can. If I mean, you can do all different kinds of stuff. You can just have it as like, because I'm putting lots of garlic on this one here. Mine's just going to be buttery and garlicky. I know on here they do say to use an egg wash. I'm not going to do an egg wash because again, I can't do the eggs either. But do whatever you like with these. I mean, you can do like a Alfredo sauce if you want to. Ooh, that sounds good. I also made, my cousin, I was talking to him, he was telling me about this thing to do in a crock pot that I had to do this, that I needed to make this. So I put, in a crock pot, you put some cream cheese, you put, what was it? So you can use the Italian dressing from, oh, what is that place called? The Olive Garden. So they have the salad dressing that they have, which is really good. I like their salad dressing. If you take that, you put that in a crock pot, then you put the, I think it's like wild buffalo, or the buffalo wing place. Hold on, I got it right here. So it's a Parmesan garlic. It's from the Buffalo Wild Wings. These guys, if you take this and you take it and you put it all in a crock pot, and you put your chicken in there, and whoops, we got to get that covered up. You put that in there, you let it cook, and it all melts down. Now I put some, what do you call it? My brain, it's just going. Not cauliflower, broccoli. I would take some broccoli and I put it in on the bottom with mine. Now, I loved it. It's really, really delicious. So you just let it all melt, all that, you know, the cream cheese and all the sauces and everything. That would be a good dip. Like if you just did it as a dip and didn't put the chicken in there. Whew, that would be good with this. Yeah, that would be absolutely delicious. I would definitely do that. So what are some of the stuff, your guys' favorite dishes that you like to make for Christmas and for the holidays? What are you guys making this year? I know what I'm making. I'm making a, what do you call it? I am making a roast, and then I think I am going to, I got some potatoes, and I think what I'm going to do with the potatoes, I'm going to mash them up a little bit. So I kind of learned that, because I've tried making it before and it didn't quite go right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cook them a little bit, like boil them. They're the little small ones, like the little fingerling potatoes. They're the small golden ones. So I'm gonna boil them up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna put them on a cookie sheet, and I'm gonna mash them down, season them, of course, and then bake them in. And then bake them in the oven. They're like the best mashed little crispy things. Oh, I love those things that are crispy. So I'm trying that this year. And then let's see what else. I gotta have a grain in there. I think I might, oh, and then I'm making a cauliflower mash. And so instead of mashed potatoes, oh, well, see, that's too many carbs. Or carb-like things. Great, so now I'm gonna have to figure out what I wanna make. But I was thinking of doing like a, who's doing breakfast for dinner? Who's MIL? I don't know who MIL is. You guys have nicknames. But yeah, that kind of sounds yummy for dinner, a breakfast for dinner. I would totally do that. But I can't really do breakfast anymore either. Yes, very yummy for potatoes. They do sound yummy. That's why I thought about doing them. Or I might do that. I know the last couple weekends I haven't done like, you know, pantry night. I've just been so busy with trying to get stuff done that I just didn't have time. So this weekend maybe I will, like kind of like what leftovers are. Ooh, today I was sitting there and I had some steak that I made the other night. And I was thinking of like pinwheels, and I took some cream cheese. Like, you know how if you take the pinwheels and you kind of put the cream cheese on it, and then you put all the other stuff on it as well. Sorry, my nose itched. My piece of hair touched my nose. So, what was I saying? So I took a piece of meat today, and what was it? I took a piece of meat, I put some cream cheese on it, and then I put some, what did I have? Some bell pepper. That's what I had. I had some leftover bell pepper, and I put that on there, and I rolled it up, and I made it like if it was like one of those little mini pinwheels. Oh my goodness, that was pretty heavenly. That was pretty good. All right, we're gonna make this one our last one. Those ones, because this is all I have left. Okay. See, that was pretty fast. Yes, I love pinwheels, but I did mine without, you know, kind of, I was thinking of it like a carb-free type thing. So that's why I was thinking, like, if you take some of your meat and, so I'm just kind of cleaning up some of my dough there. All right, so what they say with these here, we're gonna make our Christmas tree real quick. Let's move some of these out of the way so we can make it. All right, so the bottom, I think I want some of the big ones. Maybe a couple big ones here. It says you need 33, but I don't know if I have 33 altogether. But we're gonna make it our size Christmas tree. And then all you're gonna do is, once you start putting them on here, it's kind of like a pull apart tree. Like I said, you wanna take the seam side, put it down, get one more right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're gonna go smaller up as you go when you make these and put them in here. You can have some all different kinds of sizes, but that's okay. You can just stick them in there, tuck them in, and then kind of keep going up as you go. Let's do another little, we'll do this one here. It may not be the perfect little Christmas tree, but we're getting it there. See, it's really simple, you guys, how you guys can do this and make it look like a cute little Christmas tree. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. We'll just kind of put those there. It's kind of a wonky Christmas tree, I think. Maybe we'll do just one on the bottom. Put one more right there. Move those over just a little bit. We'll just put those ones together because it needs it. All right, there's our little Christmas tree. All right, let's check on. Hi, Michael. I was just thinking of you guys today. I was gonna reach out to you guys tomorrow and see how you guys are doing. All right, so we are going to check on our Brussels sprouts and see how they're doing. So we flip you guys. We'll go ahead and bring you guys into the oven. All right, these look like they are pretty much done. That's exactly how we want them. So they're done. See, just perfect timing. Let's take those out. Look at that. Isn't that yummy? And then I'll show you the Christmas tree too. So this is my version of a little mini Christmas tree. It's kind of wonky, but that's okay. I was just gonna say the same thing, Christine. It's a peanut Christmas tree. All right. So that we're gonna put in the oven. Okay, so we're gonna let those bake for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna start doing our other stuff for our Brussels sprouts. All right. And just cleaning this up real quick. We want to get some of the flour off of here that I put down. Most of it fell on the See, this is why I usually use my mat, because you can just take your mat and put it in the sink and it'll be really simple and easy to do. But I forgot to grab my mat earlier, but that's okay. It's all clean now. So here's our easy part that we're going to do. So, move this up, move our flour out of the way. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make our sauce. We're gonna make our aioli sauce. And this is going to be really simple, you guys. I have my little blender. I wanted to make sure I plugged it in. All right, so we're gonna take this. This is my little mini food processor chopper. It's gonna be really, really simple, you guys. So I know some of them require eggs when you're making aioli. I'm not using eggs because no one knows I don't do eggs. All right. Now don't get me wrong, I used to love doing eggs. I loved eggs. Like I loved breakfast. It was one of my favorite things. All right. So I'm gonna put about a cup of this in here. Normally, you know, like I said, you would kind of do a cup. I'm kind of doing a little bit less. I'm kind of making some just for tonight. I don't want to make too much. So we put that in there. Okay. So I'm looking at 2 different recipes here, guys. Okay. I am going to put a little pinch of salt in here. I didn't ask for it, but I'm putting it in there. And then let's see what else. Where did it go? Right here. All right. Like I said, I wanted this to be garlicky. So I am going to put, there's like 3, what the heck. We're going to do all 4 of them. They're all pretty good size. So we're going to put 4 of them in here. Let's put just a smidge more mayo in there then, since we're putting that much garlic in. All right. Now, like I said, this is for an aioli for our Brussels sprouts. So then what I want to do is, I don't know why I'm cracking it like an egg. I'm going to take my lemon and I'm going to squeeze it or roll it and let, get all the juices out. That helps it make it nice and mushy. Now, these lemons are from my tree. So yes, they are full of yummy flavors. Okay. So just cut this baby in half. Which I was really shocked at that because it was kind of towards the end of the year and I couldn't believe that I got some lemons. So squeeze that yummy juice in there. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of juice from that lemon. Can you believe that? I know, right? You tap that. Now, it also, too, if you want a little bit more lemon in there, you can do the zest. I think I'm not going to do the zest tonight. I think I'm just going to do the juice. And I'm only going to do half of one because, like I said, I'm not making the whole full thing. So, yeah. All right. I call that my fake wine. Everyone's got to have it. Do you want anything else in here? All right. So I'm going to get some olive oil because we are going to add a little bit of this in here too. Just whoop, about yay much. All right. We're going to put the lid on it and we're going to zoom it up. We're going to see how this goes. Now I do it for a bit because I want to make sure that we get that garlic that we put in there. We want to really make sure that it's chopped up. All right, let's try it. Okay, that's good. But I am going to squeeze a little more lemon in there. Just a little bit though. I think I'm just going to do just a little bit. Okay. Look at, I mean, like, I already squeezed part of the other juice out from the other one. And you know what? I think I'm going to do a little bit of pepper in here. And I think I might take some parsley. I'm not sure yet. Might add some parsley. We're making this up as we go, guys. So what I am drinking, that's what mine is. Mine's cranapple. This is my fake wine. It's cranapple, and I put a splash of Red Bull in it. It's sugar-free Red Bull, and this is also a light cranberry. Delicious. Yeah, so that's my fake wine. All right. Maybe it's fake wine. Maybe it's not. No, it is. It's fake. It's as fake as it can be. All right, let's check it. It's a little bit better, but I feel like it's still missing something. All right, let's put the rest of this in here. Wait, am I doing it the right way? No, I was doing it the wrong way. All right. The only thing that stinks about these things, it's supposed to catch these little seeds, but every time I've used it, and I do it the way that you're supposed to squeeze them through, I get the little seeds in there. Oh, did I lose the seed? Hold on. Nope, I got the seed. I got the seed. If not, we'll be eating one seed. Right. Let's try that. It gives it a little bit more of a tang. That's kind of what I was looking for, a little bit more tang. And believe it or not, it's not overly garlicky, but it has a really nice taste to it. I was thinking that would be a little bit more too garlicky, but it's not. Yes, great mind thing, or, oh. Yep, nope, it's cranberry juice. Great minds do think alike. I don't know what I was trying to say, but no, this is really good, you guys. It's not too tangy. I think what I might want to do is I am going to take some of this parsley, excuse me, and I'm going to put some in there. I'm going to add some parsley, just add a little bit more something to it. Just going to take it, break it off, put it in here. I don't know why I'm trying to like break it. It's all going to get blended. Oh, I think we're having too much fun tonight. Oh my goodness, thank you. Good, because you know what? I use a lot of your Pampered Chef stuff. I was looking through, and every time I cook like This here, this is a Pampered Chef, and I love this thing. Absolutely love it. A lot of the things that I cook with that, you know, I notice that I have in my kitchen is Pampered Chef stuff. So thank you, because I don't mind. I don't mind you using Pampered Chef stuff. I love it. All right. So let's get this going. All right. So like I said, I added some parsley to this. I want to give it a little bit more color besides just being bland. It doesn't have to be bland. It can, you know, you can have a lot of fun with it. We can add more garlic if we want to, if we want more garlic. We've got a rogue parsley. Look at that. It wants to stay on top. You guys have to see this. Look at that. He does not want to go in. He's like, no. Maybe there is wine in that cup. I don't know. I'm being weird tonight. Maybe it's because I'm getting ready and I'm all ready for Christmas. I'm excited. I got my Christmas shirt on, my little snowman. I'm excited. Okay, let's get chopping. All right, let's check this out. Let's see how it tastes. That gives it a really nice flavor. A really nice tangy taste to it. I noticed that when you kind of add things, and this is like tonight, we're totally experimenting, playing, and just, you know, kind of having fun with cooking. Like I said, cooking is supposed to be fun. To me, cooking has always been experimental, and I kind of like to fly by the seat of my pants, and that's kind of what we're doing tonight. But we're making some yummy, delicious dishes. Say that fast. Okay, so I wanted to chop it up some more just because with that little bite that I had, I'm kind of getting some of the big of the parsley. So I wanted to chop it up a little bit more. So yeah, we didn't want to go too crazy. All right. That is really good. Much better with it being kind of broken up too. Sorry, my dog's scratching to go outside. He's been really good about his barking. That's because he's been in training, but hey. All right, so any of you that have been that just joined, what we're doing tonight, we're making 2 different dishes just because I knew one of them was gonna take a while to cook. Hold on. So what we're doing is I made some Brussels sprouts. We just took them out of the oven. They're pretty yummy and ready. Look at that. Isn't that delicious, you guys? So yummy. And then I have this left over. It's bacon grease. Before I came on, I kind of was prepping and making sure I had some of the stuff done. Yep, those are perfect. So what I wanted to do is take these, and I don't want to use all of the grease. And I forgot to grab a cup, but this one will work fine. So what I want to do is, with some of this grease, I'm going to drain it out because I don't need it all. I just kind of really want the bacon bits. So this is what we're going to do. Sorry, I hit a button. Made you all go away for a minute. I hope I didn't lose you. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is, with these Brussels sprouts, I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in my pan. And basically all we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more flavor. We're just going to add, I mean, right now, the way these are, we can probably, we don't really have to put them in here because they are already soft. But I think what I want to do is I want to give it a little bit more flavor, because when we're done with this, we're going to add some of that bacon that I cooked earlier. We're going to add it to this. And this will be like I said, this can be a great side dish, or it could be a dessert. I mean, it can kind of be whatever you want it to be. All right, we're just getting this in here. All right, like I said, this is basically just to kind of add a little bit more flavor to them. And if they weren't cooked, like if they were still a little bit hard, this would be another great way of doing it and adding a little bit more flavor. But like I said, right now what we're doing, since ours is pretty much, so what I did with my Brussels sprouts is I seasoned them. So Cheryl's asking, what did I season with? All I did is I put olive oil on top of it, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder, just to kind of give it a little bit of flavor. And then that's pretty much about it. And then all I'm gonna do is, like I said, I want to get some of that bacon in here and just kind of give like a little bit of yumminess, extra flavor to it. So that's all I'm gonna do. And then that the aioli sauce that we were making, that's what's gonna be kind of drizzled on top of it. So let me show you. So this is what my aioli sauce looks like. Maybe that lighting is a little bit better. But yeah, so I mean, that's all we're gonna do, and we're gonna go on top of it with it. It's gonna be great. All right, what do I have? So I got a clean little dish, and we're gonna just stick this in there. Gonna move some of this stuff. And that there is just gonna take just a few minutes. And then we have just a few minutes left as well. Then our rolls are gonna be done. And then we'll kind of hurry up and make our little butter thing for that. Which I kind of, like I said, it's supposed to be really easy dinner tonight. And I wanted to make it nice and simple. And so that's what we're doing. Everything that I'm doing is I'm trying to make it that it's very simple. And use some of the stuff that you have, or use, you know, buy stuff that makes it easy. Now, what I did earlier is, sorry, we're gonna need this chopping board. Actually, I kind of got it dirty, so we're not gonna use it. We need to chop up some goodies here. So, what I did earlier is like I said, I had made some bacon, so we're gonna add that to this too. Like I said, I just, you know, making this food can be really easy, and that's what I wanted to do tonight. Show you guys to make something that's fast, that's easy. I had made a while back, I got some butter, and I added my own spices. I got garlic in here, I got some parsley. I don't think I put any other seasonings, but I just really wanted, oh, and like some chives and some green onions. I wanted it really simple. But you can take this and melt this. And I think this is what we're gonna do tonight. I'm trying to see if I have a big enough dish. I think I do. So all I'm gonna do is from this here, and with this butter, I just took regular butter that I got from the store, and I just let it sit out and let it get soft. And then I took my own herbs and put it in here that I know that they're fresh, that it's healthy, organic, however you want to go with it. And then you just take it, roll it up, put it on here, or put it on a plastic wrap and roll it up and make it, you know, however you want to. So I'm just going to take a nice good little slab of it. Yes, thank you so much for asking, Jen. She's doing good. Matter of fact, we were trying to be very careful. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. She's down with her family. So she's with her family this week. She left on Monday, and she's down there, and she's getting to spend time with her family, which is really, really good. All right, so again, you guys, we're just putting this in here just for a real quick kind of soak up all of this bacon goodness, just to give it some flavor. It was already warm, so I'm not too worried. And that's it, that's all I'm doing. Okay, I have to grab a dish real quick, because we're gonna put this in a yummy little dish. We put it over here. Okay, so again, I just wanted to give it a little bit warmth, soak up some of that little bacon yumminess, and then now we're gonna go ahead and put it in our in our bowl, and we're gonna do add our other yummies to it. Oh, thank you. You know, I got this off of the internet. It's from China. Oh, got a big, huge buddy here. I got this, and I wasn't sure because it's like, you know, one of those little places that you're not sure about. So this shirt was really cute, and I decided to keep it. The other one, I don't know. It's for their prices. It's kind of like cheap material, but I figured this top was cute enough and worth the price, so I kept it. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this is I don't want to put too much seasoning in it, but like I said, we are gonna take some of this bacon that I cooked earlier, and we're gonna chop that up and put it in here. So I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Put that to the side because that's yumminess afterwards. So I did my bacon. I don't like to do like no, it wasn't Wish. It was, I think it's called Rose Gal. Wish is it's almost like buying off of Wish. I bought something off of Wish before too, and they're all pretty much like the same thing. I think they just go under a bunch of different names. But yeah, it's just inexpensive clothing. I think it's like overly priced for what you're getting. I think if you're expecting something high end, to me it doesn't look like what it looks like in the pictures. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna take this bacon that I just cut up, throw it in here, or throw it. So for my bacon, I don't like it really, really crispy. I kind of like it a little on the softer side. And then I think that's enough for that. I have a little extra for myself a little bit later. And then I think I need to grab my dog. I'm ignoring him and he's tearing something up outside. Hey, come on. Yep, he's definitely got something. Well, he's just gonna have to tear it apart. So yeah, so that's what we're doing for my Brussels sprouts. Well, thank you. I do too. I really love it. I really wanted to be, you know, Christmassy. So, all right, that's our Brussels sprouts. Now, if you want, when you do your Brussels sprouts, if you want to take this, you can actually take it and drizzle it over it and serve it that way. You can also put it, you know, on the side, and people can put their own sauces on it. So I think what I'm gonna do, and the other thing you do, well, I am gonna do this because it's me. So I love feta. So, and I love Brussels sprouts, and I love feta. I love making it all different kinds of ways. So I am going to take some feta, and I love crumbling it on here. Yes, a bad buddy. I don't know what. I think he's got one of my planters. He's having a field day. Oh my goodness, I can just hear it going around out there. I should zap him. Well, not zap him. He's got his collar on. All right. So to let you guys know, my dog has a collar on. I've been teaching him to, like, somebody could walk across the street, or if you guys are in here, you can hear him while I'm doing my live shows. He just goes crazy barking. So I got a collar. It's got like 3 different things. You can do a beep, you can do a beep, you can do a vibration, or you can do a shock. He's been working great with the just the beeps. Matter of fact, it's kind of funny. Me and my roommate will go beep beep, and he'll stop. He'll go lay on his bed. All right, they are done. A little overdone, but that's okay. I went over a couple minutes. All right, let's look and see how sad my Christmas tree is. All right, there's my Christmas tree. Looks like it is missing a spot right there, but that's okay. It's kind of cute, you guys. All right, let's see if I can get him in the house. Come on. There you are, naughty boy. Oh, you know what? I have, so the remote that I got, and it wasn't that much. I think it was less than $40. It comes with two. So, yeah. All right. So this is our Brussels sprouts. We've got, and like I said, you can do it as a side dish. We've got the bacon. We've got the feta crumbles in it. Like I said, you don't have to do the feta. You can kind of do whatever you want. And then we have the aioli. All right, now on to our other part. What we want to do is we're going to actually go over here since it's, you know, just straight out of the oven. Let's turn the oven off. All right, where did my brush go? Hold on. I am trying to find my little brush. Don't you hate it when you have something, you think you have it? Oh, my goodness, it could have hit me in the face. I am so blind. All right, so what I am gonna do, because I do want a little bit more of a garlicky thing here, is with my melted butter. Like I said, I've already kind of put garlic in it, but I want to put a little bit more. So whatever I have left over from my Brussels sprouts, I'm just gonna pour that in there. I'm gonna zhuzh it up a little bit. Mix all that together. You know, I think there's some rosemary in there too. So what I want to do is just mix that up, and then I'm just gonna start taking it and I'm gonna place it right on top. You know what I did forget to do on top of this is I forgot to put some olive oil, but that's okay. This will work perfectly. And yes, I do think I have some extra, or have some whole garlic in there. See, look, that's all the little yummies that I put in this when I made the butter. It smells so yummy. Just get it and just spread it all over. Show some love to this baby. Now it says to use some basil. So what we can do is probably cut up some basil, which we'll do that in just a minute. Let's put that aside, and let's get some basil going on. Oh, well, when you do come back and catch this again, Jen, I love you too. I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, because it's, you know, it's the end of this year, so yay. All right, so I am gonna cut up a little bit of this basil, because one, I love basil and it's absolutely delicious. So I think I'm just gonna do just a couple of them, since it's not that big. Oh, and I'm gonna save this for something for later too. I'm gonna make something with this. I love basil. Oh, it smells so good. Yes, I love basil. Now, I usually would use my own fresh basil that I have from my garden, but since it's cold time, there's none out there. All right, so we're just gonna just chop these up really good. And this is, I think, is gonna taste really, really yummy on top of this bread. Now, like I said, if you want to, if you have a red sauce or a marinara sauce, you can definitely use that. I'm not going to, ouch, ooh, almost got my finger. Now, I'm not gonna dip it. I'm just gonna try it, and that's about it. But look at all that yumminess. All right, let's grab a good handful. Let's go put it on there. Merry Christmas, Ron. All right, so what we're gonna do is on this here, since we have all of this yummy goodness, we're just gonna take some of that basil, sprinkle it on here. And there you guys go. That's it. Now you can kind of do whatever flavors you want. I say what you like. This is some of the stuff that I like. And again, this can be a side. Just make sure you watch your timer, because I think I did cook this a little bit long, but that's okay. It said 20 minutes. I should have checked it a little bit sooner, but it's okay. Right? You know what? Just a little bit of finger chopping is okay. So my sister was saying no finger chopping, but it's okay because it adds a little flavor. All right, so we're gonna pull this apart a little bit and we're gonna see how this looks. Look at that, you guys. Let's open up. It's hot. All right, I wanna pull it apart and see if the cheese is still in there. Sorry, it's kind of hot. There's still some cheese in there. See? Look at that. Yum. Okay, it's too hot. Sorry, guys. No finger burning. Forget chopping. But look at that. Look at all that cheese that's in there. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy, you guys? Mmm. Mmm. And with that garlic and everything on it, I'm gonna dip, there's a little bit right there. I'm gonna dip it in. Look at that. And if you take some of that marinara sauce, put it in there, it's really good. Mmm. That's really good, you guys. Really good. All right, so we're gonna try this too, because I've never had it this way before. So I really want to try it with the aioli sauce. So let's get a little piece of this bacon, some of that feta. Get on there, bacon. I really want that bacon. All right, I'm gonna try it in a little dipping sauce. Mmm. That's really good. I like it with that aioli sauce. Mmm. That's really good. So another thing you can do too with this recipe is if you don't want to do the aioli sauce, you can do some let's see what you got. Let me see if I have some. Let's see. So you can also take like a glaze. It's a balsamic glaze. It's a little bit thicker. I'll show you. Let me clean this off real quick. So this is normally how I make it. I'll put the feta in there. I'll put the bacon, and then see how thick that is. And you can just take it and just drizzle it on there, drizzle over the whole thing, and then it gives it another whole different flavor. So you can have whatever you want. This would also be a great thing for, again, for a side dish as well. I just was wanted to try an aioli sauce, see how easy it would be, and show you guys. Again, these are just options that you guys can do and make for, you know, a side dish. You guys have plenty of time. If you guys want to go tonight, you can go tomorrow, grab some of this, make a yummy little dish for Christmas, even for New Year's. If you've got some friends coming over for your family, let's try this one. Mmm. It's really good. It's a totally different flavor. It gives it a whole different meaning when you do it, but it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. That's all I've got. So this Saturday, I will do a pantry with Amy. I know the last couple weekends I haven't, just because, hi Carl, how are you? Merry Christmas. I know the last two Saturdays I've been really busy and I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done, and I didn't have time to create anything in the pantry. So I think this weekend, because what I'm making for Christmas, I'll have, well, I know I'll have enough left over. Aw, well, good night, Carl. Are you working tomorrow? I know it's late in your area. So I have a friend that lives back east, and he's hopping on to say hi. So, this Saturday I have a roast that I am making, and matter of fact, tomorrow I need to start working on. I'm gonna Merry Christmas, Carl. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna put some salt on it, and then kind of let it sit overnight for 24 hours. And then so on Sunday, or not Sunday, for Christmas, it'll be ready for me to cook and stuff like that. So we'll have fun tomorrow, and hopefully it's not a long day for you. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. But when I have leftovers on Saturday, like I said earlier, today I had some steak that was left over, and I'm gonna cut them really thin, and we're gonna make like a pinwheel, but out of meat. So yes, that will be fun. They will be delicious. Oh, good. I'm glad you're not. I hope you guys should be closed on Christmas Day, though. But yeah, we'll make that on Saturday. It'll be a yummy, delicious thing. I'm excited to share that with you guys. But other than that, this is tonight's dish. This is 2 simple little side dishes that you can make. One can be an appetizer. It can be, something fun for people to snack on, or either one of them could be fun to snack on. Like I said, you can just take these and put these on a dish and have people just walk by, grab it in the aioli. Whoops. And then look. It's like a little chip. That's really good. But yes. I know, doesn't it sound delicious? I mean, all of these, like the last few times that I've been doing this, you guys, these are stuff that you can just make that are side dishes. And something that's easy, even if you're doing your New Year's parties, or, I mean, I know that we're not supposed to be gathering together and stuff like that, and I get it, but when we do, and we have those parties, or if we are with family and celebrating with family, these are great little dishes that you can do and make, and they are going to be absolutely delicious. Everyone's going to love them. They are so yummy. So again, you guys, that's it. That's it for tonight. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful Christmas, and enjoy your time with your family if you're spending time with your family. I will see you guys Saturday. Sorry, excuse me. I will see you guys Saturday. Hold on, I gotta drink my fake wine. But I will see you guys Saturday. We'll make some yummy, yummy food on Saturday. Love you guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching Cooking with Amy. Good night, Misty. And I'm so glad you guys came on here and you were able to watch. Love you guys. See you guys later. Bye. Thank you for watching Cooking with Amy.